ثم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعيدها. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نوينا الأربعين، نوينا الاعتكاف، نوينا الخلوة، نوينا العزلة والرياضة والسلوك في هذا المسجد لله تعالى ورضا الله. أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم وببركات قال شاء الشبان تركاتنا صحبة وخيرهم جميعا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. May Allah grant us a happy association. Shaykh used to say, to get in heavy and to get out light. Inshallah, we're asking that our Lord take away heaviness and difficulties. Everyone is under different imtihan tests, different tests. Each person in their life has so many things they're carrying. And it has to be like that.
Nous demandons de rentrer, comme disait mon Cheikh, avec nos états qui sont alourdis et d'en ressortir légers. Car tous, bien entendu, nous avons notre lot d'épreuves dans ce monde et d'affliction. Et aujourd'hui, plus que jamais, l'humanité est affligée.
الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا. Allah created us, our life and our death, and everything that happens to us, to see how we're going to behave, who's going to act well, behave well.
Alors, Azzawajal rappelle dans ce verset qu'il a créé la vie et la mort pour mettre les humains à l'épreuve et voir celui qui va agir le mieux.
This is his assembly, Mawlana Shaykh Nazim and Mawlana Shaykh Hisham. Allah bless him and whole awliya. Allah knows who they are. My awliya is under my kuba, my domes. Says Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, no one knows them except me, except him. We ask their help. Aynuna ya hila fil bilad min al-insi wal jinn. Help us, all the beautiful and exalted or purified servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Help us, all of you, with what Allah gave you. Help us to come up. Amen.
Ceci est l'assemblée de Montréal, Cheikh Nazim. Nous demandons son support, le support de Montréal, Cheikh Hisham, le support de tous les awliya qui donnent le support.
It's not a lecture, it's a sohba, an association, a sitting. We come together for a few minutes to sit like this, and according to our belief that Shaykh Abd Haqq said, "Tarikatuna asahba wa khayrun fi jamia." In that sitting, to sit together in a few minutes, burdens are taken away and blessings comes, and you get what you can't get sitting by yourself, or me also.
Ceci n'est pas une conférence ou une adresse qui est faite, c'est une association. Il disait, Shaykh Abd Haqq, de venir ensemble et descendre sur l'assemblée un bénéfice et élever alors et accorder ce qu'on ne peut pas être accordé autrement.
It's a kind of worship, ibadat, like salat, like praying. And in the old days, what was allowed during the sohbat is what's allowed during salat. You can't move, you can't speak.
C'est une forme d'adoration. Traditionnellement, lorsqu'on asseyait l'assemblée de la Sohba, ce qui était permis était littéralement ce qui est permis durant la prière.
The concentration has to be excellent and perfect. We can't do like that anymore. I can't do it, and no one can do it. So we ask a mercy, ruksa, excuse from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us anyway something from what He's granting His awliya in their holy assemblies.
Nous demandons une miséricorde, nous demandons de ce que Allah Azzawajal accorde à ses awliya dans nos assemblées.
He used to say, Mawlana Shaykh, that awliya are arranged in rutba, in ranks, and each level has their diwan, their assemblies, to sit together in their different groups, each one on their level, and sometimes Prophet is present, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he used to say, before you sleep at night, read 3 times Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Surah Ikhlas, and say, call on Grand Sheikh, take us, Ya Sayyidi, to Holy Diwan, to be present, even the last one, to take lights and blessings, inshallah.
Le Cheikh nous enseignait que les awliya, ils ont des assemblées qui sont en catégorie. Et il nous enseignait toujours, avant de se coucher, lorsqu'on récite Ikhlas 3 fois, on adresse Grand Cheikh et on demande, accordez-nous de vous rejoindre dans votre assemblée, dans votre diwan. Même si cela n'est pas possible, au moins notre intention nous permet d'acquérir quelque chose de cette assemblée.
We're asking that He take us to be present with those holy assemblies, to take lights and blessing. Even we don't see anything or hear anything, but to take the effects.
Nous demandons qu'il nous emmène avec eux pour prendre les bénéfices de ces assemblées, même si on ne voit rien.
To leave its traces on our hearts.
Pour que cela laisse les marques de ces assemblées sur nos cœurs.
He said, what's required at those heavenly assemblies is so tight. The discipline and concentration, we don't have that level. That's for great ones.
Ce qui est requis dans ces assemblées, ces diwans, c'est tellement strict que nous n'en avons pas la capacité. C'est pour les grands, exceptionnels.
But what they're taking, they're distributing to ordinary people on our levels.
Mais ce qu'ils prennent, alors ils redistribuent sur les gens ordinaires de notre niveau.
Mutasarruf, they're saying. Awliya are distributing so many different kinds of blessings to people, to the ummah of prophets.
Les awliya, ils redistribuent tellement de sortes de bénédictions aux gens, aux serviteurs, aux gens de la ummah.
Endless favors. Even our breathing, our breath is a favor.
Ces faveurs sont infinies. Même notre souffle est une faveur.
What's coming to us through our breath is being distributed to each one of us. Everyone is breathing in and out, and our whole life is coming through that. If it stops, we die. We finish.
Ce qui nous est accordé à travers notre respiration est comme cela.
Without our thinking about it. Awliya, he said, we're thinking about it.
Nous, on n'y pense pas, mais les awliya, ils pensent à leur respiration.
They're thinking about it. What kind of favor is coming through our breath, moment by moment, time by time. Our Grand Sheikh, Shaykh Abd Haqq, Allah bless him.
Ameen.
To say his name brings blessings. To say say Shaykh Nazim's name brings blessings. To say Shaykh Hashem's name brings blessings. To say any awliya's names brings blessings. And to say Prophet's name, Allahumma salli ala sayyidina, brings blessings. Coming to us first through our breathing. And he used to say, sometimes to sit and to watch your breath, to think about it.
Grand Cheikh Abdullah Faisal al-Istani donnait cela comme enseignement. La mention des noms des awliya toujours amène la bénédiction. De s'asseoir et d'observer son souffle.
To be thankful. Alhamdulillah wa shukr. Alhamdulillah wa shukr. Oh my Lord, you gave me life. Shukr, you gave me life. If we can't take in or we can't take it out, you see, huge favor, bigger than anything. And he's giving it freely.
C'est une faveur exceptionnelle. Et alors, Grand Cheikh enseignait d'observer son souffle et de donner, de dire Alhamdulillah quand on respire, wa shukrulillah quand on expire, car c'est une faveur qui est si grande dont on est ignorant, car si elle est prise, alors la vie s'arrête.
We used to go to Maulana Shaykh Nazim and Maulana Shaykh Hashem and ask them for spiritual exercise we can do to see miracles, to see. Everyone wants to see visions, to see wonders, to see miracles. We used to ask him what we can do.
On avait l'habitude d'aller à Moulana Shaykh Nazim et à Moulana Shaykh Hisham de leur demander que faire comme exercice pour voir ce qui est inhabituel, pour avoir des visions.
He said, I'll give you an exercise, you can't do it for 2 minutes.
Moulana Shaykh disait, je vous donnerai un exercice, mais vous ne pouvez pas le garder 2 minutes.
To be thankful on every breath. Alhamdulillah wa shukrillah, alhamdulillah wa shukrillah. Alhamdulillah. 2 times at every breath, or 1 time even. Try it. Before 2 minutes passes, you forgot about it.
D'être gratifiant sur chaque respiration, chaque inspiration, chaque expiration, de dire Alhamdulillah wa shukrulillah. 2 minutes ne seront pas passées que vous aurez déjà oublié de le faire.
There was a story, I'll try to illustrate. Some people came one time to, Maulana Shaykh told me this one. Some people from another belief, they came to idol worshippers. They came to Sayyidina Abu Bakr.
Moulana Shaykh m'a raconté cette histoire. Des adorateurs d'une autre foi, des adorateurs de statue sont venus à Sayyidina Abu Bakr.
They came to him and said, you know, when we sit in meditation, in concentration for our idols, we have a perfect concentration, for hours even. We notice you Muslims, when you come to prayer, you can't concentrate anything.
Il disait, lorsqu'on vient en prière pour nos statues, nous sommes en concentration totale. Mais vous, on a remarqué, vous les musulmans, quand vous êtes dans vos prières, vous êtes constamment distraits par toutes sortes de choses.
They said, what kind of religion is that you have?
Et il disait, alors, ces idolâtres, quelle est cette religion que vous avez?
He answered them, it's easy. He said, because in what we have is gold. The heart of the believer is golden. Shaitan knows the value of that gold and he's trying to steal it.
Il a dit, c'est simple. Dans notre cœur, il y a un trésor. Le Shaitan connaît la valeur de ce trésor, alors constamment il essaye de le voler avec son waswas.
When you're presenting to your idols, already you're in Shaitan's pocket. He leave you alone. He's finished already.
Quand vous allez vers vos idoles, vous êtes déjà dans la poche du shaitan. Il ne va pas s'occuper de vous.
So always Shaitan is after the believer to disturb him or her from every side, from every way.
Toujours
Everyone
shaitan
experiences.
après le croyant pour essayer de le distraire de toutes les façons possibles.
And we have to continue to be persistent, even with all the obstacles, to be consistent. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين. Therefore, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sent tests to everyone. He sent shaitan against everyone to make them to take their steps back, not to go forward.
Ainsi, Allah Azza wa Jal, il envoie des épreuves à tous. Il envoie le shaitan qui essaye de nous retirer nos pas pour qu'on n'avance pas.
ثم آمنوا ثم آمنوا ثم آمنوا. What is it? Come on, stop him, come on, be straight as you were ordered. Be continuous. Be brave enough to continue. Take our steps continuous, straight. Sayyidina Muhammad. Every exercise, spiritual exercise in Tariqat Naqshbandiyya Tiraniya is based on the principle to be aware of what you're doing.
Chaque exercice sur ce chemin est basé sur le principe d'être conscient de ce que nous faisons.
I'm saying to myself also, because ego forgets. To be aware of what you're doing. We mentioned about the breath. To say, Alhamdulillah, shukr. At least to watch and be thankful for Allah's favor. Moment by moment, moment by moment.
Nous avons mentionné à propos du Soufi d'être conscient des faveurs d'Allah à chaque instant.
To watch your steps, how you're moving towards Allah or moving to Shaitan.
Observer nos pas, comment on avance vers Allah ou on avance vers le Shaitan.
One Shaykh Nazim said when he was young, Grand Shaykh was so strict on him. In Naqshbandi, one of the principles to watch your steps. What is it in Persian?
Nazar bar qadam.
Nazar bar qadam. Watching your steps.
Parmi nos
As to
principes,
watch your breath, watch your steps.
à l'Archibaldie, de regarder nos pas, où est-ce qu'ils vont. On surveille le souffle et on surveille les pas.
It means in the big sense to make your steps for Allah.
C'est-à-dire de mettre nos pas d'intention pour aller vers Allah.
But Grand Sheikh was training Maulana Sheikh so tightly, he had to literally watch his steps. He would send him to the store, for instance, to buy meat, let's say, to the butcher. He'd say, oh, Shaykh Nazim, go to such and such a butcher and bring back such and such a meat. Piece of lamb, for instance. Maulana Sheikh said, I had to watch my steps only all the way up to the butcher shop. I wasn't allowed to look in the clothing shop or on the street or anything else until I got to the door of that butcher. Then only I could look at that meat I was going to buy, take it, and come back watching my steps to Grand Sheikh. He was training him like that.
Le Cheikh Nazim disait, grand chef, il m'a discipliné lorsqu'il m'envoyait faire une commission. Littéralement, il me faisait regarder mes pas. Chaque pas que je faisais, je n'étais pas autorisé à regarder autre chose en allant vers cette commission. et je revenais de la même façon.
And every exercise in Naqshbandi is related to principles to be aware of what you're doing, not to do something without thinking about it.
Et tous les exercices sont basés sur ce principe, d'être conscient de ce que nous faisons, de ne pas faire des choses sans en être conscient.
Know that we're journeying from dunya to Mawla. We're going from this life to our Lord. Remember death. Keep death in your mind. If you don't remember your death, really remember it. Every day, in these 2 times, your faith is too weak to build on. Shaykh Abd Haqq, that was one of his, they say the Shaykh needs a will, that was his will. Remember your death. Remember where you're going. Remember what you're about, what you're doing. Not to lose that. As much as you can. We're weak. But to always try to come back to that. Return to the way.
Cette conscience toujours importante de se rappeler de notre destination, de se rappeler de la mort, de se rappeler de pourquoi de notre existence, et cela constamment.
He used to say, go to the cemetery, to the graveyard. Go to the hospital. Go to the prison. And see what was the end of people. They weren't aware of what they were doing. In one moment, they did something to destroy their whole life, or make an accident and go to hospital, or go to the prison, or wind up to the cemetery. Go and take lessons.
Il nous disait, Montréal, allez prendre des leçons au cimetière ou à l'hôpital ou à la prison pour voir ceux qui n'ont pas été conscients de ce qu'ils faisaient ou des faveurs qu'ils avaient, comment ils ont perdu ça aussi rapidement.
At least you go to the cemetery, you see row after row after row of headstones. All those people, they were like us on earth, worrying about their life, their job, their family, their car, their whatever they're worried, their business, their money, and all of them, they finished and they wound up there.
Quand vous allez au cimetière, à perte de vue, des colonnes et des colonnes de gens, de tombes alignées, de gens qui étaient comme nous, qui étaient occupés pour leurs implications dans ce monde, à s'occuper de leur bien.
Where is your business? Where is your plans? Where is your hopes?
Où sont vos affaires?
Everything you were
où sont
thinking
vos
about?
planifications? Où sont vos espoirs? Tout est parti.
To think about such things is a medicine. We were talking about medicine the other day. Material medicine, physical medicine, plants and drugs and homeopaths and different things. Is spiritual medicine, non-material medicine. To think that this life is coming to an end. We're going. Are we getting ready for that? What we did?
Penser à de telles choses, c'est une médication. Comme il y a les médicaments pour le corps physique, il y a des médicaments qui ne sont pas physiques.
La hawla wa la quwwata. Alhamdulillah. Allah, Ghafur Rahim. We have hope. Don't cut your hopes from Allah's mercy. He showed a way. It looks so difficult. No one can keep it. Then he said, my mercy and forgiveness is so wide. Who was that mercy for? For my servants, they forgot their way. They made mistakes and sins.
Alors il dit, sa miséricorde est si grande. Pour qui cette miséricorde? Pour ceux qui ont oublié et ont fait des erreurs.
He said, ask forgiveness from me. Ask forgiveness. Astaghfirullah. 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 I like it when my servants come asking forgiveness.
Et Allah, il dit, demandez-moi pardon. J'aime cela lorsque mon serviteur vient et demande pardon.
There is a hadith. I like to forgive my servants' sins so much that if they stopped making sins, I would take them away and bring new ones that's going to make sins and going to ask forgiveness. I should forgive them.
Allah Il y a un hadith où le prophète sallallahu alayhi wa sallam explique que Allah azza wa jal, il aime tellement le serviteur qui fait tawba et demande pardon, que si le serviteur cessait de faire des péchés, il les retirerait de ce monde et il en mettrait d'autres qui sont pécheurs.
And the best one, وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ ظَلَمُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ جَاءُوكَ فَاسْتَغْفِرُوا اللَّهَ فَاسْتَغْفِرَ لَهُمُ الرَّسُولُ لَوَجَدَ اللَّهَ تَوَّابًا رَحِيمًا. O Prophet, Ya Muhammad, if only your people, when they made sins, had come to you asking my forgiveness, and you asked forgiveness for them, they would have found me, they would have found their Lord. People are trying to meet their Lord, لَوَجَدَ اللَّهَ. They would have found their Lord, Tawwāban Rahīma, receiving them happily.
Et le meilleur des pardons, comme Allah il dit dans le verset, lorsqu'ils deviennent oppresseurs envers eux-mêmes et qu'ils font des péchés, alors ils viennent à toi, ô messager, demander le pardon d'Allah. Et toi, tu demandes pour eux le pardon chez Allah.
كل شيء مستعجل كل شيء هالك إلى وجهه. Everything is going to be destroyed except its face. Means its intention, its every action goes back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything returns to Him. Everything goes to Him. But not everything goes to the same face. Some actions go back to Allah's face of punishment and difficulties. Some actions go to His face, means His names, His sifat, His characteristics or attributes of mercy and forgiveness. Best one, well, oh Prophet, if only your servants, you saying your people, comes to you asking my forgiveness and you ask forgiveness for them, they would have found me in the best reception. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is our best hope. To repeat that and make astaghfirullah, asking prophets, when you even Shaykh Hashem took it one more step. When you say astaghfirullah, quickly that goes to Prophet and he makes intercession, shifa, on our behalf to find Allah. Because his intention is perfect. If he asks, it's going to be granted. Might be so many. He might come with something and they say, yes, you asked such and such, but you have such and such, such and such. Oh my Lord, I want to fly. Yes, you want to fly, but look at you. How are you going to fly? You understand what I'm trying to say? Not say any matter. I'm asking Shaykh Hashem to cover my mistakes and weakness. And I hope that something good can come to every heart from this talk here and through the internet. And people can take something useful they can do. Try to think about what you're doing. Try to be thankful for the favors Allah gave you. Be thankful in your breathing. Be thankful in your doings. Try to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through as much as you can through your daily activity, and remember you're going back to Him. It's going to go back to Him. Try to do everything leads to a happy reception. Try to be away from everything that you know is going to bring a unhappy reception. What we're going to do. Allah created this world the way it is. It's a place of testing. We went to a conference yesterday. They say we're working for world peace. Many people say like that, we're working for peace. We want peace in this world. and everyone to be in harmony and happiness. You can't have peace until you have peaceful people. You can't have peace from people who is under tests to clean themselves. It's not going to be peaceful. You can't turn off the oven until the food is cooked. You understand?
C'est un monde.
It's a lot to translate, sorry.
C'est un monde de difficultés. Nous avons été dans une conférencière et il disait on veut établir, élaborer la paix pour l'humanité. Il est impossible d'avoir la paix alors que pour l'humanité quand elle n'est pas à l'intérieur de nous.
No one likes a long talk. I don't like to talk, and people are saying, "Oh my Lord, make him stop. Oh my Lord, make him to shut up." We said the story before. Maybe there's some new people, and when you get old, it's as if you just told the story the first time. There was a man one time. Shaykh Nassim used to tell this story. And it is. There was a very sincere person. He was like these people who wants to bring peace to this world. And he saw that people were in problems through poverty. Some people were poor, they didn't have, and people were fighting with each other because they were poor.
Maulana Shaykh Nazim avait l'habitude de nous conter cette histoire. Il y avait un homme qui était sincère, il regardait autour de lui et voyait tant de misère et de pauvreté.
He heard that there is a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There was a servant from Allah's servants that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him some special favors. One of them, he had a purse or a bowl or something full with money, gold. As much as you take from it, it never comes empty. You take and take and take and take. More than billionaire, endless air.
Et il a entendu qu'il y avait parmi les serviteurs d'Allah un qui avait certaines capacités. Et parmi ces capacités-là, il avait un sac.
And everyone has.
Une bourse qui ne finissait pas. Autant qu'on retirait d'or dedans, elle en contenait.
Prophet said, who gives in charity, never his purse comes empty. Everyone has it.
Et ceci est une réalité que tout le monde a, comme le prophète sallallahu alayhi wa sallam a dit. Celui qui donne en charité, jamais ce qu'il a donné ne va diminuer ce qu'il a.
He said that I don't like to swear, but I would swear that who gives in sadaqah, never his money comes finishes. So that person, he heard about that servant who has that pot of gold. It was Sayyidina Khidr alayhi salam.
Alors cette personne qui était sincère et voulait aider les pauvres de ce monde, il a entendu à propos de celui-là qui avait cette bourse qui ne se vide jamais. Et ce dernier, c'était Sayyidina Khidr alayhi salam.
There's more to the story, but Allah is calling everyone to be like Khidr, to be Rabbaniyun. Someone who Allah gave to his heart, not by studying and learning, and gave it in an instant.
Il y a plus à cette histoire. Allah, il appelle tout le monde à être comme Sayyidina Khidr, à être parmi les Rabbaniyun, ceux à qui Allah Azza wa Jal donne dans leur cœur. Et ils n'ont pas besoin d'acquérir d'ailleurs.
Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and every prophet, every nabi, every messenger, every holy person, everyone given hikmah and wisdom, was calling his people to be Rabbaniyun, to be like Sayyidina Khidr alayhi salam, who takes from Allah without having to study. Allah opened his heart or her heart and pours lights into that heart.
En fait, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam enseignait cela. Il voulait que les serviteurs soient comme Sayyidina Khidr, qu'ils reçoivent d'Allah, de ses faveurs et de ses océans.
That's what Maulana Sheikh Nazim was calling his murids to do. Years ago, he said, I'm closing everything now. Be Rabbaniyun. That's your target, oh my people. And every people.
Maulana Sheikh Nazim appelait ses disciples en disant, je ferme tous les autres enseignements, soyez Rabbaniyun.
Be like Abu Bakr. Sayyidina Abu Bakr. Prophet said, what I took from wisdom and knowledge, I put it. Sohba poured it like you pour the tea, put it into his heart in a moment. Not he taught him time by time, he gave it.
Soyez
Be like that.
Sayyidina Abu Bakr al-Siddiq, à propos duquel le prophète sallallahu alayhi wa sallam a dit, ce que Allah azza wa jal m'a accordé, je l'ai déversé dans son cœur.
So, we go back to our story. That person, he knew that Sayyidina Khidr has that, or he believed, Sayyidina Khidr has that pot of gold never going to be empty. And he was sincere. He wants to bring peace to everyone, to take away poverty, to help everyone in need. And he had firm intention. He called a firm intention to himself. I'm going to, as Sayyidina Musa, when he met Khidr, I'm not going to stop till I find that one. And he looked for him everywhere until one day he found him.
Et il l'a cherché en vain avec l'intention ferme de le trouver. Comme Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, il voulait désespérément trouver cet homme, Sayyidina Khidr, jusqu'au jour où il le trouva.
When Musa heard that he has to get his answers from Khidr alayhi salam, he didn't say, I'm Musa, I'm one of the biggest ones, why I have to go to him? He said, no, I'm not going to stop until I find that one. To get what he is.
Quand Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, il a entendu d'Allah qu'il devait aller recevoir d'une autre personne, il n'a pas dit, non, moi je suis le grand Moussa, pourquoi est-ce que je dois aller chez quelqu'un? Il a dit, je n'arrêterai pas jusqu'à ce que je le trouve.
He was walking outside a village, a town, and he met one person, said, I'm the one you're looking for. I'm Sayyidina Khidr. That person said. And he said, are you going to give me that pot of gold that's never going to come empty? I want to take away everyone's poverty and make everyone to be happy forever.
Alors, cet homme de bonne intention, finalement, Sayyidina Khidr s'est dévoilé à lui et il lui a demandé, est-ce que tu vas me donner cette bourse qui ne se vide jamais?
Allah Shaykh said that Khidr answered him, yes, I'm that one, I have what you're asking, I'll give it to you, but first let me give you something from me.
Et Sayyidina Khidr lui a dit, oui, je suis celui que tu cherches et j'ai cette bourse. Mais avant cela, je vais te donner autre chose de moi-même.
Because the sadaqah of prophets and awliya is to give from their knowledge and light. He wants to give a sadaqah from himself.
Car la sadaqa des prophètes, c'est de donner de leur connaissance, de leur lumière.
He said, come with me, come. They went to that town and looked at the people there, coming and going, doing everything, getting in, getting out, getting up, riding, going, jumping. Are these the people you want to help? He said, yes. And after this town, the next one, and the next one.
Et ils sont allés en ville et il y avait tous les gens qui marchaient dans leurs choses habituelles. Et Sayyidina Khidr alayhi salam lui a demandé, est-ce que ce sont ces gens que tu veux aider? Il a dit oui. C'est les gens de cette ville et ceux de l'autre ville et d'une autre ville non.
He said, okay. You're looking, the problem for these people, their poverty. That they're poor, they don't have. But Allah wants to show you something else that you didn't think about before.
Tu veux aider ces gens sur leur pauvreté. Mais Allah, il veut te montrer autre chose auquel tu n'as pas pensé.
He took his turban and he put it on the head of that person.
Et Sayyidina Khidr prit son turban et l'a mis sur la tête de cet homme de bonne volonté.
When that person put Sayyidina Khidr's turban on, his vision was changed. He went into a trance and he seeing something unknown.
Et quand il reçut sur la tête le turban de Sayyidina Khidr, sa vision changea.
He saw the people of that town, that it's the same people, they have the bodies of people, but instead of human heads, one has the head of a goat, one has the head of a bear, one of a shark, one of a snake, one of a rat. Everyone has animal head.
Et ils voyaient les gens continuer à bouger, mais au lieu d'avoir des têtes d'humains, ils avaient des têtes d'animaux. L'un une tête de serpent, l'autre de chèvre, l'autre de rat, l'autre de requin.
And Sayyidina Khidr said to him, you see this? These people? This is their problem. You see those heads, animal heads? He said, yes. You're seeing them as they appear through their egos.
Tu vois, ces gens, c'est ça leur problème. Ce que tu vois comme apparence animale, c'est l'apparence qui se manifeste qui apparaît dans leur ego.
From outside, they look like human beings. But from inside, they're wild animals. From their ego.
De l'extérieur, ils ressemblent à des humains, mais de l'intérieur, à des bêtes sauvages.
If you give a mountain of gold to a wild animal, what's going to change him or her?
Si vous donnez une montagne d'or à un animal sauvage, qu'est-ce que cela changera pour lui?
You have a world, if you go to the next town, and the next town, and around this whole world, you find it like that.
Dans ce monde, que tu ailles dans cette ville ou dans une autre, tu trouveras tout ce monde, les gens sont comme ça.
Except for very few, all of them wild animals. How you're going to bring peace and happiness to a world full of wild animals?
Excepté pour une petite poignée, tous sont comme des bêtes sauvages.
Why we don't change them into angels?
Et pourquoi ne pas les changer en anges?
Oh, servant of Allah. If it was that easy, Prophet would have made dua, oh my Lord, make them all angels. And for the beginning, everyone is going to be angels.
Et c'est l'a dit, si c'était aussi facile, les prophètes auraient fait cette invocation.
But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَلَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي Adam. He honored human beings with willpower, free will, to change ourselves from wild animals into angels.
Mais Allah Azza wa Jal, il a
Like
honoré
angels.
les enfants d'Adam d'une volonté puissante pour qu'ils puissent se changer eux-mêmes de bêtes sauvages en des véritables humains.
I put them on earth to do that job, to change themselves from wild animal to the best situation. This is their job. I sent them here for that reason.
Et Allah, il dit, je les ai mis sur cette terre pour qu'ils changent leur nature de ces créatures sauvages à des humains accomplis.
And I sent prophets, 124,000, and the seal of prophet Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And after him, awliya, to teach people how to do their job, to show them how.
Et j'ai envoyé 124 000 prophètes, et à leur tête, les prophètes sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, et après eux, les awliya, pour leur montrer le chemin.
If they think about it and use the favors I gave them, their willpowers, their concentration, their knowledge, their everything that I gave, he gave us all our equipment. If they use it the way Prophet taught them, they'll reach to something, make them more happy than endless money.
Si ils utilisent ce qui leur a été donné, et que le prophète sallallahu alayhi wa sallam leur a enseigné pour dominer leurs conditions bestiales, alors ils atteindront une réalité dont la satisfaction dépassera les montagnes d'or infinies.
And Sayyidina Khidr, he gave that person, according to Allah's order, something and sent him to begin to teach people how to come out from that wild condition.
C'est l'affaire qu'il a donné alors à ce serviteur sincère un enseignement. Comment enseigner aux gens de sortir de leurs conditions, terribles conditions bestiales.
And awliya are teaching people now, after Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how to do that.
Et les awliya, ils enseignent aux gens, après le temps du prophète sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, comment faire cela aussi.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us to take advantage of that and to follow them and to do our best to change our wild animals into real human beings, more than angels. Angels are praying for you.
Allah Azza wa Jalla nous accorde la force pour pouvoir changer ses caractéristiques en plus que des anges, donc en humain accompli.
Everything on heavens and earth is serving humans and praying for human beings to reach their realities. May Allah make us to reach by the barakah of prophets to follow them, to take what they gave us and to try and use it. If he sees a person trying hard on his way, he sends his help. If a person says, I don't care, he says, I don't care also. Therefore, Shaykh Abd Haqq said, be aware of what you're doing, care about it. Don't say, I don't care. You've been given life, care about it. Take care and try to change. And then help will come. Shaykh Hashem said, if you believe and go straight, the help may come from unexpected places. He said, it's impossible, as if you ordered me to walk through the wall. Never mind, if he says walk through the wall, begin, and you might find unexpected help. If you don't try, you don't find anything. For what? It's a long talk, forgive me. Forgive me. Well, I used to say, Allah bless you and forgive me and bless all of us, inshallah. Bihurmat Habib, Bihurmat al-Fatih. Ameen. Salam in internet land.